And Sherwin, it seems like the only consensus after this peace summit was that there is no peace.
Absolutely no peace, and probably something that President Cyril Ramaphosa will have to tackle in his conversation here at the Council on Foreign Relations in New York, in conversation with the former United States Secretary of State Madeleine Albright, of course the first female before Hillary Clinton to hold that position in the administration of Hillary Clinton's husband, the former President Bill Clinton. And of course one of the big issues here is what is South Africa's foreign policy positions as they enter the Security Council for their third non-permanent term, a 2-year term that starts on the 1st of January. This is an audience, a members-only audience, but people who are very interested in what the United States foreign policy positions are, what is happening in the international arena that informs business decisions here, geopolitical decisions here. So this is a very educated audience. It's a select audience that is very, very interested in what President Ramaphosa and this new administration is going to bring to the conversation at the United Nations and certainly with the United States. In addition to that, I imagine that some questions, Francis, will be focused on the land expropriation without compensation policy that the Parliament is now discussing, of course, brought to the fore by that tweet by President Donald Trump, which received quite a firm rebuke from the President and his international relations minister. We imagine that that policy will be coming up because this is a very business-friendly crowd that really wants to understand how South Africa's domestic policies, their foreign policy positions are going to affect policies here in the United States. So certainly a very interesting conversation we are looking forward to. The President will be introduced by Richard Haas, the President of the Council on Foreign Relations, and then, as I say, engaging with Madeleine Albright. You'll remember she was the chief diplomat for Bill Clinton when they had wonderful relations. Remember, Bill Clinton and former President Nelson Mandela had a very, very close relationship during his presidency. He bestowed, of course, the Congressional Medal of Freedom on President Mandela at the White House, and so we'll certainly, I imagine, reminisce about the years gone by, given because the canvas here in New York over the next few days for South Africa has been the unveiling of the Nelson Mandela statue earlier at the United Nations, the Mandela Peace Summit, and the integrity and the legacy of Madiba that they hope to take with them into the Security Council and inspire some of the intransigence that we witnessed there.
Very much, Sherwin Bryce-Pease, live from New York, and you can see that event getting underway very shortly. President Cyril Ramaphosa engaging with Madeleine Albright, as he said, a lot of our issues coming up, and another chance for South Africa really to build a platform, very high-profile events for this country today, linking to the Madiba centenary, but building a platform going into that UN General Assembly, the general debate tomorrow.